Let's go!
Hey everybody, Coach Scott here. First video of the new year. All my West Coast friends won't understand all this gear I got on, and all the Deep South buddies, they probably won't either. But our Midwest and our Southern folks will understand why I've got all this gear on. But anyway, I want to talk to you about your resolutions, and I don't really like resolutions, but I want to call it a revolution. That's right, the revival time for you. Because if you're like most people, and I used to be one of these people too, I'd always set my resolutions before the calendar, flipped into January. And then guess what? By the time February was here, I'd already lost out on most of my resolutions. And that's why I'm not a real big fan of resolutions, especially when it comes to your health. Instead, what I like to do is I like to aim to make goals throughout the whole year. I'm setting these little benchmarks, these little markers throughout the whole year. Because after all, there's no final stop destination on your health. Your health is ever changing. It's moving. Life changes. If we've learned anything from this last year, we know life changes. So set these little goals along the way. And I make sure that I always encourage myself. And I want to encourage you today to create something that's actionable, but something that is sustainable. You're not set on somebody else's timetable. Just because somebody else starts a new goal doesn't mean that you have to. When you're ready, you're ready. And again, it gives you a sense of freedom when you do this. And it gives you a sense of control over your choices. And that's what LT360 is all about. It's not a rigid diet that keeps you from living your best life and restricting you. It's giving you framework so that you can establish what's going to work best for you and your family and make it sustainable. So I want to give you 3 of my favorite tips, because some people get overwhelmed. They say, Coach, the 5 to Thrive just overwhelms me. And some people say it's the easiest thing they've ever done because it outlines a strategy and a structure for them. But I want to give you 3 simple tips that you can do in the new year to make it your best. Number 1, make more food than you need. And make for 2 or 3 meals, because when you think about, a lot of people feel like every meal that they make is overwhelming. And I always recommend that you cook double and triple batches of your favorite foods so that you can proportion right and that you can have those leftovers when you need them, and you can eat them later. And it saves you a whole lot of time, saves you a whole lot of stress, and it allows you to make healthy eating a no-brainer. As Coach Elizabeth always says, it's a no-brainer for the rest of the week. So you can just grab, reheat, go, eat, and you're off. The second thing I want to encourage you is to set small, attainable goals throughout the year, like I talked about. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Do a little bit at a time. And again, when you're thinking about a new start, a fresh outlook, there's a lot of things you can't control, but some of the things you can control. You can control your routine. You can control a healthy breakfast. You can control what you focus in on for your lunch and your dinner. And once you've mastered that first meal of the day, starting out slow, nice, easy, gives you an opportunity to get the right nutrition in your body. It'll give you an opportunity to make a true lifestyle change rather than a kind of a one and done diet. Happy New Year. See, I got my little friends over here. They're hollering at me right quick, so they're jumping in my video with me. The third thing I want to tell you is you have to forgive yourself and move on. You don't need to pile on yourself. The world's going to do that already. If you make a mistake from time to time, I have said this hundreds of times, grace creates space. And grace is not there to punish you. Grace is there to forgive you. Grace is there to help you break the addictions. Grace is there to keep you focused on the things that are most important to your life. And when you have just a load of chronic stress, and then you start eating bad food and you pile on top of that, it's easy to absolutely destroy yourself with that internal conversation. But I'm going to tell you this, nobody is perfect. And you're going to slip up from time to time. We all do. We're not perfect. But what makes the biggest difference in someone's life is you pick up wherever you left off and you start again. We talked about the restart mentality. I'm giving you permission to start again, to refocus, get smaller goals, start those little measurable moments and those milestones that we all can celebrate together. Because in this life, if you haven't already figured this out, you're going to have difficulties. And one of the best things that you can do is you have to begin to realize that you're not perfect, that you are forgiven. You got to speak that and declare that over your life each and every single day. I have to do this. I have to do this all the time. So whatever you're up against today, whatever setback that you've had last year, I want to come right alongside you. I want to get in the trenches with you today and declare an incredible promise over your life. And that is one of my favorite scriptures, Jeremiah 29:11. And it said God's promises us that he's going to prosper us. He's going to give us a future. He's going to give us a hope. And that's what the promise means, is that hope is out in front of you for a better life. That means all of your dreams. That means your future doesn't depend on you. That's right. It doesn't depend on me. It doesn't depend on our own strength. What we depend on is the foundation of God's promise, and that is he will sustain us. He will set us up. He will continue to open up doors. And by the way, if you're looking at this video, you haven't been on board for a long time, your journey has kind of gotten discounted or discouraged, or you're off course, I want to tell you something. Right now is the perfect time to start back. Start taking control of your health again. Start putting one step ahead of you. We've got incredible opportunities for you to get healthy and get back with it. So if that's you right now, and you're ready to start back again, you make that decision to be the real you. You make that decision. You have a lifetime membership. You have a lifetime access of support and strategies and structure and accountabilities. Don't waste that. Don't wait till tomorrow. Make the decision today to take care of your health. Some of you have been with us a long time and you've never gotten the nutritional analysis, which we just recently offered last year. This is a perfect time for you to find out what's going on, a holistic, the most comprehensive view that you can take of your body from the inside out and from a biological blueprint. Shows you your nutritional analysis, what you're deficient in, toxic loads, any type of disease process that started. And by the way, that's normally a $4.99 with the physician services, the reports, the findings, the consultation, everything. If you are a member, we are waiving all of those fees. We're waiving the physician services, waiving the consultation, the reports, the findings, and you are just coming in for $199. Our cost to get these reports done, these labs done. So we can't do this forever, but if you're a member, and it's for members only now, but if you're a member with us, if you're a patient or you're a client, come in and get that done right away. The other thing you can do, very, very small step, is get that immunity bundle and restart that with the Heal and Recovery, the collagen, and get you some good quality pharmaceutical grade fish oil, again, to really, really give you that trifecta for immune system boosting. And again, these are just small steps that you can take, very, very small steps. Main thing is you decide right now that you're going to start this year off with you in mind and with your health in mind. Your health is your wealth. I cannot overemphasize it. Your health is your wealth. And I want to encourage all of you to get back on the schedule, come back in. All 5 locations are open. We've got incredible opportunities. We even have brand new services that we're offering with primary care, with acellular recruitment, stem cell. If you've got neuropathy, if you've got issues that go far beyond just your nutritional profile, if you've got knee, back, joint issues, listen, we are one of a handful of clinics now that actually accepts all major carriers, pretty much all major carriers of insurance. So you have no reason why you can't come in, get an evaluation, see what coverages you have, and let's get you back on pace to the real you. It's hard to be the real you when you don't feel good. It's hard to be all that you were created to be when you don't sleep well and you don't wake up rested. You're tired all the time. Your body hurts. You just think you got to live with it. You do not have to live with that. If you have neuropathy, if you have pain, if you have joint issues, if your doctor's told you that you're going to have knee replacement or hip replacement, I would do everything in my power to avoid that and let my body heal naturally first before I went through that process. And again, we can help you walk through that and show you what options are available. We've got incredible braking technology just brand new, on the cutting edge, that is helping hundreds of people right now avoid surgeries, avoid pills, and get back to the real them. So I want to wish all of you guys a happy new year. It's not resolution time, it's revolution time, and it's revival time. And if you'll do that, if you'll set your mind forth, keep your eyes moving forward, I do believe and declare that you will be all that God has created you to be. So God bless you guys. Happy New Year, everybody. I'll see you on the next video.